Hi guys, my name is Morgan. I'm going to be doing a love reading today. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Sagittarius. I've just been feeling kind of pulled to Sagittarius energy right now. So I'm going to be doing a love reading in that regard. This reading is meant to be timeless. So whenever you're guided to watch this reading is when you're guided to watch it. Time is not linear. Things happen for everyone at different times. But if you're here today, then this message might be for you. So let's go ahead and get started and see what's in Sagittarius's energy. What's going on for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, so using the Island Time Wellness deck, we have the Grim Reaper, which says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So you may have just got out of a relationship or a relationship. I'm not getting like this is kind of recent. So you may have been single for a while, or a relationship has kind of ended for you, and then I feel like you're completely single right now. And then we have date, which says meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan and set a date. So you may be meeting someone or someone new is coming your way. And the last thing we have here is keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. If you're not meeting someone new and you're already knowing, like you already have a person in your energy right now, maybe there's someone I'm getting kind of playful, or someone who doesn't want to take things too seriously with you. Maybe you have like talked with them and they've been like, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just a casual dater. Or maybe you guys have hooked up, but maybe they haven't really been texting you back. Or like I'm getting like player energy kind of with this. And maybe it's time to kind of cut this one loose if that's for you. So let's see what else comes out. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me about the Grim Reaper. Tell me about the relationship is over, no second chances. Okay, so we have the Two of Earth. Tell me more about the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances. I'm getting maybe you've been dating around casually as well. And that I feel like you're looking for something more steady though. Like I feel like you're ultimately looking for a relationship. I feel like you're looking for something more serious. And I feel like the person maybe you've like this fish that you've caught right now isn't really into the same thing. So what came out, we have the Two of Earth, the Messenger of Earth, which is the Knight of Earth or Knight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant here. So I really feel like you're looking for a deeper commitment. I feel like you're looking for someone more stable, someone who is willing to put in the work, put in the effort, and make a higher level of commitment here. You also may be getting more spiritual, or like maybe you're committing to something more fully, whether it be like a religious practice. Maybe you're taking, like if you go to church, maybe you're like signing up for something in the church, or like taking on a more active role. Or if you volunteer, maybe you're like signing up to be in a higher position in volunteering, or like you're something like is elevating here. I get with the Hierophant as well. But I just really feel like you're looking for something more stable. And I feel like this, like the person that you're currently connecting with isn't really providing that. Maybe they've been kind of flaky. Maybe they've been like, you've asked to hang out with them and they've been like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. But not in like a, I really can't, but like they just don't want to. I feel like I feel like they have multiple people in their energy, or maybe you do as well, but like, which there's nothing wrong with dating around as long as everyone's on the same page that you know that you're dating around. But I feel like you want something more serious, but I feel like this other person isn't really stepping up to the plate here with this. Also with the Two of Earth, this is about balancing it, but can also mean like juggling too. So like, I feel like, maybe you're juggling dating and a job and that's kind of hard for you. Or I feel like maybe your work life is really intense right now. I don't know why that's coming up, but like you're making time for this person, but I feel like that person's not returning the favor is kind of what I'm getting here. And I also feel like they might be less busy than you, so it's kind of surprising, but or maybe they just have less going on and that you know that. But I feel like something's not being prioritized here, and I feel like it's your relationship with this person. Tell me about date. Meeting someone new. Maybe like you realize the person you're connecting with now isn't it, or can't provide you with what you need, and someone new is going to come into your life. Or maybe you've already been talking to someone else and but they're giving you better signs as to like what you want, or they're fitting the bill better than the person you're currently connected with. Or if, since the Grim Reaper is here, you might have just cut this person loose because they weren't giving you the energy that you wanted. And with keys on a ring, I get maybe they were stringing you along as well. They're like, oh yeah, I just want more commitment, but just not right now. Or like, they kind of made promises that they didn't keep, or like, I feel like they were really good with their words as well. Like, oh, you're so beautiful. And like, but they talk to everyone that way, but not just you. Like, I get kind of like player energy with this. So with date, we have the 10 of Earth. So I do feel like this is a new person. I feel like the current person, or like the very last person you connected with, was someone who very in and out, someone who didn't want a deeper commitment. But I feel like this next person is someone more stable. I feel like if they have a job, they have like a good job. And I feel like they're also like, I get that this new person will be more of what you're looking for. I get that, maybe you'll go to someone's house too, after you've been dating for a little bit, or they might invite you over, but not in a sexual way. But I get that this person is definitely more stable. I feel like this new person that you're meeting, or the current person that you're seeing, if they don't fit in with the player vibes, I feel like there's someone who's more stable. I feel like there's someone who can show up in a relationship in a good way, and provide you with the things that you're needing at this time. Tell me more about date, about this person. Okay, so we have the Temperance here, which to me is also like divine intervention in a way. Like, so maybe Temperance is also kind of like about being mild, not being too extreme. So I feel like this person is mild tempered. I feel like maybe in the past you've dated people who tend to be more angry, or like very like passionate spirited people. I feel like this person's going to be more mild, but I also feel like they'll be easier to handle, or more like agreeable is kind of what I'm getting here. But with Temperance too, I also feel like maybe in the past that like the relationship that was like with the person that was in and out, that wasn't good for you. I feel like things kind of got cut off here with this Temperance card, and to make room for someone who can meet your expectations, someone who can fit your bill, someone who, like, if you have a list of things that you want in a partner, this new person's meeting it. Or most of them, like the big key points, the main things that you need in a partner, like stability, like someone who can show up and do the work with you, and someone who'll make time for you. I feel like this new person has more of what you're looking for. And I also get that they were like divinely guided into your life. So you both might be on the same frequency, or like you may find that you guys have a lot in common, but not in like a manipulative way. Like, cause like some people will go like, have you ever met someone who like just absorbs your personality whenever you meet them? And then when you truly get to know them, you knew that they were nothing like how they portrayed themselves to be in the beginning. This person isn't like that. I feel like you guys will generally have a lot in common, and I just feel like genuine with this card as well. So that's good. Tell me about keys on a ring though. It could be many options or decision here. So that maybe you have a lot of people that you're seeing, and you're trying to like narrow down, like weed through the people, you know, which could happen, when you're dating a lot of people. Like, you know, sometimes you'll have moments where you're like, thank you, next. And, but I feel like you're kind of sorting through the pile here. But we also have the Ace of Earth, which is the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Four of Fire. Maybe if in the past you met this person at a party, or like a gathering with lots of other people, maybe like a work event, or if they're a coworker. But with the Ace of Earth, I feel like someone's true intentions are kind of coming out here. Especially if this person, you know, only like intended to string you along. Like, I feel like you're finding that out, or like they're going to be honest with you finally about what they truly wanted. And other people, I feel like they're going to be upfront with you in the sense that like, hey, I am looking for something serious. And I just want you to know that from the get-go, so that way we don't waste each other's time. Like, I feel like someone's disclosing something. that feels kind of good, because I feel like people deserve to be honest with people, especially about their intentions, especially if you have good intentions. Like, you know, it's always good to state that up front, or like, you know, by setting your intention, like, hey, I'm dating because I'm looking for a relationship, you know, you're going to weed out the people that are only here to fuck around. Excuse my language. They're only here to mess around. And then with, I don't know, I just feel like a truth is being spoken, or like an intention is being set. Something is being said here. And I feel like it is a good thing with the Four of Fire. I feel like this person, who I feel like this relates to the more stable person, I feel like they're really on your level. Like, I feel like maybe if you've dated people who didn't really fit your bill in the past, or like, I feel like maybe you've been dating under your like level, I guess that makes sense. Or maybe like you're really well put together, but been dating people who aren't as put together, but like I feel like you don't mind having someone like level up and grow with you. But I feel like you're meeting someone who's going to already be where you need them to be, so that way you don't have to like you don't have to do the work to level them up. They're already going to be there with you, and you guys are like, I feel like a more even match with this Four of Fire, the Four of Wands. I really get that like picked out for you, or like, I don't know, I just get that you'll be a good match, or that like they'll meet your expectations, and that they meet you on your level is what I'm getting here with this. Interesting. So let's see what else comes out. What else about this situation needs to be said for Sagittarius? Okay, so we have the Nine of Water. So this is like a wish being granted, or like kind of having the energy of wanting something, and it's kind of coming true for you. So if you've been wanting someone more stable is coming. And I also feel like you're not accepting less. Like, I really get like Seven of Wands energy with this. Like, I feel like, you know, people who, I feel like you are at the point now where you're like, if you're not showing up to me correctly, like, then bye, I don't need you. And I think that's wonderful. That's great. Keep up with that energy. You know, you don't need to accept less than what you deserve, because you know what you deserve. And I feel like someone worthy of you is coming into your energy. And I really feel like it's just going to be a good thing. I get with this. Tell me more about what's coming out for this situation for Sagittarius. Tell me more about this situation for Sagittarius. I don't know. Oh, you might be connecting with a Cancer, because I just heard Cancer. Or maybe a water sign with the Nine of Water. And then we have the Two of Fire here as well. I also heard Leo moon. So maybe you have a Leo moon as well if your moon sign isn't Sagittarius. But with the Two of Fire here, I feel like this is kind of like making a decision. I feel like if you're picking between people, like you have multiple people kind of like that you're talking to, I feel like this is you really picking between people, picking between partners, and deciding that one person fits your bill better than the other. And I feel like you might be someone who's like, oh, I don't want to hurt the other person, but like I think it's better to be upfront with these things, especially when you know that someone's not for you. It's okay to say that, you know. I'd rather someone be upfront with me that like, hey, we're not really vibing, or I'm not really feeling it, than like just pretend that they are, and like, but like, you know, they do that thing where they like slowly ghost you, and you're like, oh, the energy's been different, what happened? But it's because they were losing interest, but they didn't tell you they were losing interest. And so then you got kind of like strung along, and like you were like, what the heck happened? Like, things were so good, and then you just kind of like dropped off the face of the earth. I feel like if that happened to you, it's because they weren't interested, but they just didn't tell you that, which they just hope that you figure it out by their actions. But I mean, come on, we're adults here. You can you can be honest about these things. And I really get like throat chakra energy with this. I feel like in dating, if you're someone who hasn't been honest about the things that you want and who you are, like, it's time to be honest. I feel like you're being called to do that. You have to show up authentically. And I feel like someone might be afraid to do that, just because maybe their authentic self has been rejected in the past. But you're like, rejection is God's protection. You were rejected from the wrong person. If being yourself causes someone not to be with you, then they're not for you, and that's not always a bad thing, you know. Because I understand rejection hurts, but like, you know, you won't be rejected by your true people, by your true friends, by your true partner. If they are really meant to be with you, then they will accept you for who you are. And I feel like someone just needed to hear that. But it's like, don't be afraid to be yourself. Like, being yourself is attractive. It's sexy. It's the best thing that you can do. Because it really shows people like what you're all about. And I also get like, you know that song that's like, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, girl. Let it shine, because you will attract what you're meant to attract by letting yourself be seen, letting yourself be heard. And I feel like right now, a lot of you are in a really attractive energy. I feel like, but also, you know, not all good things are attracted to your good energy. But I feel like once you're in, like, when you're in a good energy, you're able to use your discernment better. So you'll know things that are not for you. Like, I feel like a lot of you too, maybe with this, either the past person, the person you're currently dealing with, like I said, you're kind of like seeing through the games. You're seeing through the lies here. I'm getting kind of like moon energy with this as well, but like, you're seeing through it and you're knowing it's not for you, and you're moving on with that. Let's pull a hidden truth card. I really like this deck. And let's see, I kind of want to see what the past person has to say, or this in and out energy. Let's see, what does the in and out person want Sagittarius to know? What does this in and out person want Sagittarius to know? Okay, so immediately what came out was, I wish I had treated you better. I also get like, I knew what I was doing with this as well. I feel like I just feel like they did something to push you away, without using their words. Like, it's something that could have been said and could have been done and everyone could have got over it. But just the way that they treated you was wrong, you know. Like I said, like, maybe they ghosted you, or maybe they just pulled back and like just didn't tell you why, and you were like still hitting them up like, hey, I thought we were good, but they just didn't say it. Like, this is very cowardly energy, first of all. And like, if you can't be like, if you're playing these games like this, I don't think you're ready to be in a relationship. And I feel like they know this too. But I feel like this energy is like someone who wants to just mess around and have a good time. And like, it just feels very like playful, but not like player, not like fun, and like they just want to have fun, but like they just don't want to be serious. But I feel like you're in a place where you want something serious. And then we have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So I feel like they know what they did, and I feel like you're still on their mind. But I feel like there's some guilt with this too. Like, they know that they did not do this the right way, but I also feel like ego is protecting them from caring too much, if that makes sense. They're like, well, it was what it was, but I can't, you know, like, it just, like, you deserve better than that. Like, don't settle for this energy, okay? The right person is not going to treat you like this, and that's how you know they're not the right person. What does this new person want to tell you, though? Or the one that what is this for you person? The stable person. Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. What does this stable person want you to know? Let's see. What does this stable person want you to know? Okay, we have... so many things remind me of you. So I feel like if you're recently connecting with this person, I feel like they're thinking about you a lot. I feel like if you've already gone on a date and are like starting to connect with this person, like, some things have reminded you of their date. Or if you like have only just had a conversation with this person and it's not going somewhere yet, but it's like things are going to pick up, I feel like they've been thinking about that conversation, or like they've just been thinking about you. I feel like you come up in their energy a lot as well. So like, I feel like if you're already connecting with this person, that it's like, I feel like they have a crush, definitely. And I feel like they're starting to, like, I'm getting like a tint of obsession, but I don't think it's unhealthy. I think it's like, you know how, like, you're like, they're just getting excited. And so, like, I think that you're just on their mind a lot. I think that's good, you know? I think that shows that they like you and that they're willing to put in more effort. And then we also have, I didn't know how hard it was to let you go. So, I feel like you're someone who's unforgettable. I feel like you're someone who is well put together. I think you're someone who is, like, you know what you want about this. And I feel like they're hanging on to that because they like that energy too. I don't think that there's someone who really wants to let you go, but I feel like there's someone who really wants you to stay. And I also have, I left you before you could leave me. And so maybe this person is stable financially, but maybe they've got something emotional that they're holding back here that they want to work on. I'm getting like insecure attachment. So like kind of like runner energy with this. So I feel like they're definitely more secure and can give you what they want, but I feel like they've been hurt in the past and I think they're going to be slow to open up. I don't think that this is the energy of actually like, I'm leaving, LOL, bye, but like, I feel like if this is your new person, since that was the intention, this is your new person, I feel like they've been hurt in the past, and so they want to take things slow. I feel like they're not interested in rushing anything. And if this is more of your past person coming up, I left you before you could leave me. I feel like they kind of knew, if this is your past person, I feel like they kind of knew that you were at the edge of your rope getting done with them. Or like maybe they did something right before they ghosted you, or right before something happened. And they were like, well, there's no coming back from this. So yeah, I guess I'm out of here. And it just feels like really cowardly. Like, I mean, you know, like they didn't want to talk about it. Like they didn't want to explain themselves. They didn't want to own up to anything. They just kind of like bounced. Like, what is that? Who is this? And let's get a Romance Angels Oracle as we wrap this up. Okay, what Romance Angels do we have for Sagittarius in regards to the situation? Okay, so yeah, let's get a Romance Oracle as we close for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regards to the situation. What do the Romance Angels have to say? So we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like there's someone you've been having your eye on. I feel like you can make a move with that. Like, I feel like it's time to, like, especially if you've been talking to multiple people, I feel like there's one who you're connecting with really well. And I feel like it's time to, like, take that a little bit further. I feel like it's time to really just be honest. I really get, like, be honest about how you're feeling, you know, what you like, what you don't like, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. I'm like tripping over my words here. Maybe you are also having a hard time expressing yourself, but like, I get this is more than just like expressing your love, but I get that it's expressing yourself authentically. And I feel like it's showing up in the relationship how you're meant to. Give me one more for this situation. Okay. Give me one more. Okay, and we also have pay attention to the red flags that just flew out. So I get that this is related to, maybe if you're connecting with someone new, they're going to do things kind of like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you're someone who can see through people's BS. And, you know, if you smell it, it's right here. I get that it's time to stop making excuses for people. And red flag behavior, you know, think like maybe they still talk to their ex, but a little too much to their ex, or like maybe that's why they won't commit to you, because they're like still hung up on someone, or like maybe they're I'm getting like a mean energy. Maybe they're someone who likes to joke about other people constantly, but they're not just jokes. They're just actually putting people down. Like, I feel like any red flag that you can think of is like a warning sign, you know? And especially since like when you start dating people, people are going to be on their best behavior. And if their best behavior is still trash, then you are not a raccoon. Do not play in the dumpster. Do not. No. We are not playing in the dumpster. I feel like you need to take these seriously, and it's sometimes like swipe left. Like it's sometimes you just have to, and they may be really cute. So maybe that might be hard for you, and maybe you kind of like them, but like sometimes butterflies are red flags too, because is it like excited butterflies, or is it, oh, my body is recognizing that you're not going to be good to me? And I feel like it's time to recognize when people aren't good for you. All right, well, that is all I have. So if you like this message or if it resonated for you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll have more videos out just because I'm having a great time and I really like reading, and but I hope this is helpful for someone or whoever needs to hear it. But thank you for watching.